Yeah, I think the simplest thing is it just depends on the person. Some of us are wired, some of us have basically low dopamine sensitivity, meaning we need to crank it up to 11 to feel anything, and other of us just dealing with day-to-day life, we're at full throttle. So fundamentally, a mindfulness practice is going to be a great foundation for anybody, because what it does is it helps us gain control of our default mode network, basically our daydreaming, how much ruminating or just spinning on things do we do, and also just our breathing. And Patanjali, the founder of modern yoga, he had a great quote. He said, "Breath is the umbilical cord to the universe." And basically, if you are following your breath and you're actually aware of it in the present moment, you're in the present moment. If you're not following your breath, you're probably someplace else. So mindfulness is a great foundational practice, and it can take you all the way there if you go deep into some of the lineage traditions, or it can just be mindfulness-based stress reduction and just help us deal with the complexity and super high frame rate of today's crazy world. Fundamentally, the sort of high performance secrets of how to really create a real one. And that fundamentally, let's just say that whatever the technical skills or challenges are that have prompted you to bring that team together, let's just assume those are table stakes. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be on that team. The idea is, how do we get that team to perform at 120%? How do we get them to be like Steph Curry and his guys? How do we get those moments like the Patriots comeback in the most recent Super Bowl? So everybody's not, we aren't interested in 1 + 1 = 2. We're interested in the 3s, the 5s, right? And so how to get to that is training a state of mind, a collective state of awareness. And what it fundamentally means, and this is something that we learned from the Navy teams, is dynamic subordination. If you've got an ego, if you've got a star player, if you've got a boss that has to always hog the mic or the whiteboard, right, you're going to demotivate who else is in that room and underutilize all of those talents. So dynamic subordination for the Navy SEALs means the person who knows what to do next is in charge. And everybody accepts that and acknowledges it. And it's not just a thing they do in the thick of battle, it's a thing they practice every day. We don't wear high and tight dress codes, we don't shave and salute, we don't do all of the normal rigmarole of calcified organizational hierarchies. In fact, we constantly break that down, even at threat of their parent organization. Right? Because nobody else who has to play by those rules is happy to see a bunch of people getting a free pass, right? So if you're in an organization, you're thinking, how do we actually create a super fluid, high-performing team? Just check who's got the corner office. Just check who gets to sit next to the CEO at meetings. Just check, right, who sits where in the lunchroom. And we are tribal animals. And if you really want a high-performing team, it's dynamic subordination is the key to it. And you have to be willing to unwind all the perks and benefits, even if they've just come to you, right, in order to empower everybody in the group.